Let's face it, life isn't easy. If you're stuck in a bad relationship, betrayed or afraid of tomorrow, financially insecure, or desperate for a breakthrough, you've come to the right place. Dr. Carmen Harra is a renowned psychologist, intuitive, relationship expert, and best-selling author, and she's here to give you the miracle guidance you need. Her new call-in show, Miracle Guidance for Everyday Life, offers profound wisdom, practical advice, daily exercises, and empowering predictions, all for you. Dr. Harra's show aims to eliminate everyday problems, big and small, with topics like healing your relationships, reclaiming your power, achieving better health, dealing with loss, and so much more. Regain the joy, stability, and fulfillment you deserve to feel. Tune in to Miracle Guidance for Everyday Life with host Dr. Carmen Harra, live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, and find the answers you've been looking for.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Miracle Guidance. I'm Dr. Carmen Harra. So excited to be with you live every Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on OMTimes Radio. A week ago, we were in the middle of the election, and I think nobody was paying attention to anything else other than what's happening here in America. But tonight, let's not talk about election. Let's not talk about anything else other than how to manifest miracles, the miracles that we all deserve. Now, what do we think we become? This has been said hundreds of years ago by the French philosopher Descartes. So reality actually reflects what the mind projects. This is one of my quotes. So what you think, you put in motion, and everything comes from your thoughts. Everything stems from your thoughts, and your thoughts will translate into your deeds, and sooner or later will manifest the physical reality that you are creating. So we're rethinking, the way we manifest reality nowadays, and we started to realize that we are projecting things from inside out, and if we succeed, to project the good stuff, the good intention, and work on them, then we can really create the life of our dreams. Because life comes in a flux of changes and comes with joy and sorrow, because sometimes the challenges overtake the joy and we find ourselves overwhelmed with so many problems and so much stress. And when this happens, our hope narrows and we just can't see how we'll ever escape the stress and the problems. So what are we supposed to do when we suddenly got stuck in the middle of this situation? We're stuck in the middle of all these issues. The simple answer is that you have to confront your challenges with dignity, with grace, and awareness. I've heard it before. Joy is your birthright. You heard it before. Whatever has happened to you and whatever life has thrown at you, you deserve to be happy. Now, you're not supposed to let your challenges get the best of you. This is not what life is about. You're supposed to find a solution. But it can be tricky sometimes, because when we go through divorce, death, illnesses, lawsuits, family rift at once, we get overburdened, and then we don't really know how to move forward. So when too many bad things happen, you begin to feel hopeless, and you begin to feel like the divine power, what you always call God, has abandoned you. You feel lost and alone in this universe. You feel you don't have the support. You question, how am I going to be able to escape this cycle? So then, you have to gather your strength, access your inner power. And tonight, actually, I'm going to tell you about the major challenges that we need to overtake in life. And I took 12 challenges, the 12 gates of Israel, the 12 apostles, the 12 months of the year, the 12 hours. 12 is such a powerful number in the Pythagorean concept of time. And I'm going to go through every single one of them. But I know there's a lot of you calling me, and because I have somebody who's calling me from Europe, actually from Romania, and I love to talk to her first. And I welcome her to the microphone because I know my producer told me that she's waiting to stick with me. Are you with me, my dear?
Yes, I'm here, Carmen. Hello.
Hi, my beautiful. Thank you so much for what is it down there? Is 2 a.m. or something? Is it very?
Yeah, it's 2 a.m., but it's such a joy for me and a pleasure, I didn't expect it to talk to you. Yeah.
So excited. No, I was informed by my producer that you're on the line waiting with other people. I said, let me give you first, the opportunity to speak, and I'm here to help you. You just feel free to ask me questions or any of your concerns, and I'm going to give you my input and my advice. So I'm going to start by asking you, what is your number one concern? What is your question?
Yeah, so I appreciate your help, Carmen. And my number one concern is I want to make a quantum leap in my life. But I think that waiting just for the destiny to come in my life, it's not enough. And it also feels hard to take action. So I went to a therapist, and he told me something like, it is possible for you that you might not find your place in this life. So I was just reflecting upon this question.
I'm not really happy with what I'm hearing, because nobody's supposed to tell you anything to influence you. Plus, you're not supposed to be disoriented. You have to find your inner strength. You have to find what exactly it is that brings you joy, what it is that you celebrate doing. What is your hobby? What is your number one preference?
It is dancing.
Okay, then that's what you have to do. I know we're living right now under the pandemic, so music industry, the sports, the entertainment overall has been affected. But that doesn't mean you don't have to follow your dream. And if you like dancing, then create your own type of dance. This is the way that some people created Zumba. That didn't exist, if you go years and years before. Created all types of how should I say, dancing steps, using certain type of music. I remember I used to sing lambada over 30 years ago, and people used to dance lambada in a certain way. I'm just giving you an example. So, in other words, create your own identity through the dance, so that it's exactly like you write a book, you come up with your own ideas. I feel like you have tremendous potential. Dance might not be the only thing you're going to do in life, because it's some kind of a career that you usually do when you're young. And at a certain age, you will try to redefine your path, and you will probably try to do something else. And that's perfectly fine. In life, you can do many things. And in life, it's great to reinvent yourself. And I have a sense that you will reinvent yourself. When are you born, my love?
Yeah, I'm born on 13 July 1990.
July 13, 1990. So you just turned 30. Let me see what's going on with you. You're in a karmic year 4, which brings you a lot of stability. You very, very strong, very independent. You're a very free spirit. I don't know if you agree with me. And this will actually be in the next 2 years for you to find your path and find your direction. You're supposed to have a son. Do you have children?
No, I don't.
No, not yet. If you want to have kids, it's very possible to happen in the next 3-4 years. You're still very young. I think that you should define your path, your mission at this point in your life. And I also think that this coming year, from July all the way to July of 2021, you have a very good opportunity to generate more income or develop some kind of an independent business. Are you planning to open your own business?
I don't have any specific idea, but I'm thinking about it. Yeah.
Okay, well, you already said, I love dancing. What about opening a specific class? What about coming up with an idea that involves the dancing? What about coming up with teaching people to be creative? What about so many other things that you can do with your skills, your ability? You're very intuitive. you're lucky when it comes to the finance. You're also a very independent person, so I have a hard time seeing you working for somebody else. Where do you work right now?
I'm not working for a year, so I'm just...
Okay. Well, where were you working before? So 2 years ago, 3 years ago, what were you really doing?
Well, I was doing customer support, so it wasn't my type of job, let's say.
Okay. Okay, I understand. Okay. Julia, anything more specific that comes to your mind about your career? Because I feel like you need to dig a little bit to connect the dots. I have another specific question. I'm really looking forward to make a trip in Brazil. So that will definitely happen. That will definitely happen, and that will actually change your life. And this trip through Brazil, if it's not happening the fall of the next year, it's happening the beginning of 2022, so that's not far in the future. But I feel like that trip to Brazil will really change your perception of life. You'll change your decisions, the people that you're going to connect. You're going to get inspired. You're going to like the people there. You will make connections. So I want you to do that. Actually, it looks like during this life, in this life of yours, you're going to make numerous trips. And you will expand your... And I won't be surprised if probably you'll even change residence and live a different part of the world in the future.
Yeah,
Where do you live, right?
You mentioned to me that. Right now I live in Bucharest, but to make this trip in 1 year seems so far away that I cannot wait another year. Seems like crazy.
Well, it's possible to make it even faster. So anything from now on in a frame of a year. So there's some flexibility, you know? Yeah.
I get it, yeah.
But
okay,
absolutely,
Carmen, thank you so much.
I love you, my Julia. And feel free to call anytime when you are not sleeping at this hour.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, beautiful. I love you, sweetheart.
Okay, hugs. Bye-bye.
Okay. So I'm going to go and talk to, who do I have now? I think I have Rosie from New York. Hi, my lovely Rosie.
Hello, Carmen. How are you?
I'm excited.
Oh,
I really am.
Okay.
I love to be in a state of excitement. I love to always see that there is something new in my mind or something I've never experienced before. Even if I did, you know, I give it a different touch, a different, you know, way to look at things.
Yeah.
Because people, when they get bored, they don't realize, you know, the cells are kind of dying, you know. We are not, we have no life within us. So I always wanted to be dynamic and infuse that dynamic energy, you know, into other people and raise that level of dynamic energy all the time within me, because it's such a healthy way to always keep doing things and not just sitting and staring and complaining and becoming depressed. So tell me, how is everything with you, and what is your miracle that you want to see being achieved? So if you look at your life and said, I need a miracle, what's the miracle you're looking for?
I need to find a job.
That is a miracle in the world today, because everybody wants stability, and as you can see, so many people lost their jobs and or they don't know where they stand, because so many industries are sort of slowly dying, and in spite of all the stimulus package and everything they're doing, that's not good enough to support the middle class, the small businesses. And I feel like that is where my understanding is that in the years ahead we're going to see pretty dramatic consequences. Not that I want to scare anybody, but unfortunately that's where the world seems to be going, you know, and nobody puts things in the perspective. We live in the moment. The moment is scary, but without even realizing this scary situation we are in doesn't look good in the time ahead. So but I tell you, you will find a job, and I'm very confident that somewhere in the next 4 or 5 weeks, right at the very end of the year. Did you apply anywhere?
Yes. So let me tell you what's been going on, Carmen. I just connected with somebody new to network, and she's connecting me with another person who might help, who might be able to help me. And she's also uploading my resume to a job board, an association that she's associated with. So I'm trying to network new to see if that's going to
You're on the right path, my love. You're on the right path. Okay. I feel very, very strong. And except when I feel it, I sense it, you know, within me when you said this would be my miracle and this is what I'm looking for. I had the strong feeling of something that will work right away as a result of already something is in motion. And you're going to see the result. But I didn't have the feeling you're going to have to wait a lot or this is going to come May of the next year. I felt this is coming right away. I would be very grateful if you would call back and say, hey, Carmen, we really did it. I really did it. It's really happening as we speak. You know, this is already, you know, something that I got an offer. I will celebrate it with you. So, this is happening right now. It's happening.
So, Carmen, can you tell me a little bit about this position? Because I don't know much about it because it's something very new. It's a startup company.
You know, it's interesting because I feel like they don't know too much about it either. That might sound insane, but I feel like they are just putting a position that they try to define the position in itself. What will be your responsibility, what it is that you need to do. The details, the major details about this position, the description and everything about it is not very well defined. So, and that's something I want you to hang in there because in a very short period of time, you're going to have that very clearly brought to your attention, but you will definitely get this job. And it's a job in which you report to, or there's a lighter hair woman, like a blonde woman I see you working with. Do you know who she is?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, she's the one I feel she will support you. She will adjust to you to some of the responsibilities because I feel like whatever they're giving to you, they can still work and adjust and, you know what I mean, rethink a little bit. So there's flexibility. It's not a rigid position. There's flexibility. Yeah.
Okay. Is the pay good?
Yeah, very good. Yeah. Right.
And they're good people? I mean, I hope so.
Right. Very good people. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, Carmen. Right. So I'm going to let you know. I'll call you back and I'll, you know, check in with you. I'll let you know what the status is.
Anytime you have and you know more, I would really love to hear you know, anything else, that you can want to talk to me about, so I can still continue to guide you. But I love you, and I'll speak to you soon. And good luck with this. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. Then I love you. I'm gonna take Susan. Hold on the line. I'll be with you next. I love you guys. Hold on the line.
The best of the holistic, spiritual, and conscious world. OMTimes Radio, IOM-FM.
OMTimes magazine is one of the leading online content providers of positivity, wellness, and personal empowerment. A philanthropic organization, their net proceeds are funneled to support worldwide charity initiatives via Humanity Healing International. Through their commitment to creating community and providing conscious content, they aspire to uplift humanity on a global scale. Connect at OMTimes.com. OMTimes, creating a more conscious lifestyle.
My name is Victor Furman. Some call me The Voice. I've always been fascinated with human nature, spirituality, science, and the crossroads at which they meet. Join me Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern on OMTimes Radio, and we'll explore these topics and so much more on Destination Unlimited.
These are the sounds of a dinner that almost didn't happen. A dinner now served, thanks to people like you. Due to COVID-19, 17 million more Americans may face hunger. Feeding America is helping our neighbors in need. And if you're able, you can too. Donations are being accepted at feedingamerica.org/coronavirus. Brought to you by the Ad Council and Feeding America, 200 Food Bank strong.
And I'm back, and I'm going to go to Susan in a minute. But I want to say that in life, there are many challenges, major challenges to meet. And there are, I should say, at least 12 major challenges to meet and 12 wisdoms to counteract them. And I'm going to go very briefly to them, and then I'm going to go to Susan to speak about the miracle she's waiting for in her life. And so all of you who want to talk to me, just feel free to call the station at 202-570-7057. And my producer, Christopher, will take your calls and will connect you with me. So I invite you to the discussion, to the conversation, because this is all about creating the miracle in your life. And we all need our own miracle. But going back to the challenges, very briefly, I should say that for the challenge of relationship, the wisdom is self-healing. In other words, when love starts to be a problem, go within yourself and resolve your own trauma and heal your own emotions in order to be able to heal the relationship with someone else. Because as I said before, everything comes with going within. So if within you, you create that best version of yourself, that you will attract, then you will manifest the miracle of that amazing person coming into your life. But first, it has to start with you being where you want to be. And in case of a relationship, if you want to change and challenge a relationship, then self-healing is the first step. For the challenge of resistance, is the wisdom is stillness. When you see the doors are not opening, no matter how hard you push, then you have to stay still and reflect until the time is right to act. So if you see that something is not working, the wisdom is don't push. Don't try to force something. Wait until the time will help you when to act. Like there's a time for everything. There's a time to sow. There's a time to reap. There's a time for everything. And now the time is for you to reflect when you should act. For the challenge of unworthiness, because a lot of us are not feeling worthy. Many people I speak with, they telling me, I don't feel I'm good enough. I don't think I'm worthy of this job or worthy of this money. Or, when you have that challenge of unworthiness, the wisdom is personal power. When you feel hopeless and without any chance in a situation, then you find your power to change the circumstances. And no matter how bad the circumstances can be, we can always change them. For the challenge of illness, like a lot of people got illness, a lot of people got ill, then you have to apply forgiveness because you develop an illness, because of emotions like resentment, anger, bitterness. And in order to heal your body, you have to forgive yourself, forgive others who implemented those emotions on you or caused you harm. Now, for the challenge of a crisis, as you can see, the world is going to a crisis right now. The challenge is endurance. When you experience a crisis, rely on your endurance to pull out through it. For the challenge of betrayal, how many of you have been betrayed? The wisdom is humor. When you've been betrayed, find the humor behind it, to rise above it. Because if you continue to cry over it and feel sorry for yourself and allow yourself to be the victim, then you can never overcome betrayal. And also betrayal can be also healed by forgiveness. But first, try to laugh about it. For the challenge of lack, the wisdom is sacrifice. When you're lacking something and you're not having enough, then continue to give. Because there's always something like you give to receive. There's that energy transfer that happens in the universe. And if you block in the transfer of energy, then one day you will lose everything you have. For the challenge of confusion, the wisdom is being intuitive. When you confuse, revert back to your intuition to guide you on the right path. For the challenge of complication, the wisdom is return to the origin. When the things are way too complicated, and how many of you are in complicated relationship? Go back to the beginning to find the solution. For the challenge of depression, anxiety, the wisdom is empathy. When you're anxious, when you're depressed and you feel the world is falling apart, try to show empathy for other people around you. Get out of your own darkness. Get out of from inside you where you feel the pain, the suffering. Go out and look at others and try to help those people, because immediately you're not trapped into your own misery. You're not going to feel depressed anymore. You're not going to feel the anxiety. You will look at other people, and that's going to motivate you. That's going to empower you. For the challenge of change, the wisdom is evolution. When things begin to change, choose to learn your lesson, to evolve above them. Remember that the way you choose to see things can be a catalyst to change an impediment to progress. The choice is yours, as I said, to make. So, I can't expand on these 12 challenges and the 12 wisdoms in order to infuse, more awareness into your heart. But I'm going to go to Susan right now and speak with her about her miracle, and then I'm going to continue to speak about this topic. And also, guys, if you want to call, there might be 1 or 2 lines still open, so feel free to call in at 202-202-570-7057. Hi, my lovely Susan. How are you, my dear?
Hi, Carmen. I'm good.
Good.
I got the job at the bank, which is what you thought a few months ago.
Okay, fabulous. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. And I started yesterday, so it's going well.
Good.
My little challenge right now is my father, who's 88 years old. He lives in Oregon, and he lives in a house that's over 100 years old that my great-grandfather built. And the neighbors are the church, and they want to put up a building, but he's afraid that it's going to take away his view. So we're going to have a meeting on Saturday with the church about how to deal with that.
So, do you mind explaining me a little bit more? So, because I don't think I clearly understood.
So my father, he's 88 years old.
I understood that, yeah.
And he lives in a home where the house has been...
Yeah, that old house, I got all of that. I don't really understand what needs to be done here.
Well, they want to build a building in front of his
house. Now I understand. Okay. So they want to build a building. I think that... And is this... Who is building this? Is it the church? Yeah. Well, it's going to be a big conflict if you really try to find the church, to fight with the church, because if the church might, come with their point of view. Not going to be that easy. So this is the part I didn't understand. It was not clear about. Does your father want to fight those people so they don't build this place in front of the church, in front of his house?
Yeah, well, he wants to make sure that it doesn't take away his view of what he has, what he still has left. And so I don't know that it's so much a fight as much as, let's be mindful of.
I think if there is a way to discuss with the people, they might do it in such a way that's not going to really take away the view. Do I see this in my mind, them building? Yeah, I do see that happening. I don't think it's going to be that possible to stop those people. But I think if you can reach common ground and come to a way to reach, how should I say, a conclusion together, then you definitely, at least you'll win the fact that he's going to keep the view. At least part of the view. I see him being okay with all of this at the end.
Okay, good. That's what I need.
Yeah, I don't really see this being such. What about you, your own miracle?
My own miracle? Well, getting the job was a big part of that. And
right.
And now I feel good about where I'm at and trying to save for retirement and moving forward.
Exactly.
I'm still
I see you actually progressing here where you are getting more done. I see you achieving more. So in other words, probably they give you even a better position in a period of time in which you make even more money.
Yeah.
So I do see that this is a place where you'll be able to get better, to evolve, to generate even more income. So you're in a very safe and stable place where there is the possibility to get even more income in time.
Okay, yeah, that's
in other words, there's a promotion that you might have, you will be offered in a short period of time.
Okay, yeah, that's encouraging, and I appreciate that. And then I'm still looking to find a good, steady, confirmed relationship. So
that is going to happen. It's going to happen indirectly through this place at work. Either through someone coming in the bank or through someone indirectly that you meet through the bank, some friends that you will have over there. So I feel like that's what's going to happen. Yeah. No, it's going to work very, very well. Yeah. So that I'm not worried. About your relationship, I'm not worried at all.
Okay, yeah. And then my health, I had a little bit of a bicycle mishap, and so I just want to make sure that I'm more careful when I'm riding my bike.
No, you'll be perfectly fine. I mean, you just ride the bike because that equals, good health and good energy, so you have to do it.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, other than that, everything's good, as far as I know.
Everything is great. Well, I want to invite you to a seminar that I have called the Love School. If you want to be part of it, just let me know, send me an email, because this seminar is exactly for people like you who are looking for a life partner, who are, in a situation in which they finally decide to bring more balance and stability in their private life. And I think you will really, really enjoy this course. So if you want to be part of it, just let me know. Or you can go to my site, carmenharra.com, and subscribe to my seminar, and I think you will benefit tremendously. It helps you understand your love karma, how to make relationship from complicated, simpler, how many types of relationship exist, and what are you carrying in a relationship. It's just so much advice, and I think this course is for everybody like you who's just ready to embark on a new love life. So I recommend this course.
When is the course?
Well, it's already there, and anybody can take the course because you just have to subscribe to the course. So you go to carmenharra.com, and then you see there's different banners, and click on the one with the course, and it's going to take you straight to the course. And you can either put your email address, and I'll send you the course, or in case you have a difficult time subscribing, you send me an email at Carmen Harra, my name, CRMENHARRA, Carmen Harra, with a double R at AOL.com, and I can guide you through it. Just make sure you put your email address.
Okay, sounds great. Thanks, Carmen.
I love you, my sweetheart. And anytime you want, I'm here for you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, lovely. So I will tell you briefly, because I start talking about my online course called the Love School, and I would love to give you a little bit more details about my online course called the Love School. And this is for everybody who's in a complicated relationship, in a relationship that's making you confused and doubtful, or if you're single and struggling to find a good partner, or maybe you with someone for a while and you just want to rekindle the excitement, or if you're experiencing problems in love or have questions about relationship, this is the kind of a course that is like designed for all of you. It's like pretty much the course is called the Love School. Pretty much the course is for people who want to get the love they deserve, whether it's feeling more love for their partner that they have right now, or a new love for a new person. So I'm just giving you the details that are easy for you to follow. Like the course is live right now. So what you need to do is sign up. You can sign up right now. You can sign up another day whenever you have a moment. And to register, you go to my website, carmenharra.com, and click on the Love School. And I tell you, I really cannot wait to see you at the Love School. And if you have any problem, again, you feel free to go to send me an email at carmenharra@AOL. I think we need to take a short break, and then I'll come back. And for any of you who still want to speak with me, the number is 202-570-7057. If you're looking for a miracle in your life, just call in.
The best of holistic, spiritual, and conscious world. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM.
Ascending Hearts is no ordinary dating site, but a spiritual dating site with a purpose, to link you with your soulmate. We engineer the serendipity so you can trust that you will attune with someone that has the same matching vibration as you. Ascending Hearts, the conscious dating site for the spiritually aware. Try Ascending Hearts for free. AscendingHearts.com.
Hello, I'm Sandy Sedgbeer, host of OMTimes Magazine's flagship radio show, What is Going On. My passion is sifting through information, research, and innovations from new thought teachers, speakers, and researchers pushing back the boundaries of what we know about life, energy, metaphysics, and the universe. I love shifting perceptions about who we are, why we're here, and how quickly impossible becomes normal when we open our minds, expand our awareness, and accept that the only limits that exist are those we place upon ourselves. So if you're the kind of forward-thinking, eager investigator of what lies beyond the current reality that most perceive, why not make a date to come play with me in the field of possibilities at 4 p.m. Pacific Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time every Thursday, and together we can discover what's really going on.
I'm Fidel Mshombo. I was born in a city called Bukavu in the Congo. We were a loving family, and then, boom, everything that I had disappeared in a single day. People think that when you are a refugee and they resettle you to America and all your problems are done. They don't understand that that's the beginning of everything. I was not born a refugee. I was made one.
It's time we welcome refugee families with open arms. Learn more at embracerefugees.org, brought to you by the Ad Council.
And I'm back on OMTime Radio, my favorite station, Carmen Harra. Such a pleasure to be with you every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I can't believe this is my third year doing the show, how time flies so fast. And an era is over, a new era is about to begin. But miracles come in the mind. So this is the show tonight in which I'm talking about the fact that for every setback there is a solution. We all experience ordeals in our lives, you know, and crises. We never prepare enough for a loss, for a sickness, for a separation. But sometimes, you know, we get so caught in our problems that we forget that the solutions are in our mind. We used to say that a mind can cure every single disease. The mind is so powerful, it can move the mountains. The mind is actually 200 times more powerful than any computer. And so we can access the mind. We are not really using more than probably 10% of the capacity of our mind. But in the years ahead, I think we'll start to use more, and then we're going to see how incredibly powerful we are. But you have to always have to discover the strength, and to strengthen your power and discover, what's within you, and how to transmute any situation in your favor. So that's what I tried to do tonight. That's why I came up with all those 12 challenges. And I'm going to try to develop them a little bit because they should resonate with you. I know that there are so many challenges in our lives. Through life, we go through challenges. And I really believe that a challenge is coming in our life for a reason. And we need to show how we can break through, how we can make things turn into victory. And again, don't forget about my course, The Love School. If there's a school we need to go through, is the school of love. If we will learn this about this source of existence we're coming from, if we would learn first about love, then this world will be less drama, less nonsense, less fighting with each other, less politics, much wiser, more complete, much more healthier, harmonious, fair, just. So that's what we need right now. We need to let go, and of the darkness that exists within ourselves when we are so narrow-minded, selfish, narcissistic, and so on and so on. Why do we want to go there? Let's think of us as a whole, as a totality. Let's come together. Let's heal. Let's move forward. Let's progress. There's no coming back. There's no going back. People say, "Oh, when is this pandemic going to be over so we can go back?" There's no such things like going back. There's only moving forward. There's only moving forward in a different direction. There's always moving forward for better. So that is my opinion about where the world is going. That's my opinion about tomorrow, that we will move in a different direction and learn from this terrible experience that we went through, and learn, who we should allow us to lead us in the future. So there are many things that humanity learn, and we learn the hard way. But I was really telling you about the 12 keys to conquer your challenges. So I can see that I have some new callers, and I would love to take them. And for Julia, just to answer her, she's asking about some kind of a medicine she should look into. I need to ask her. So Julia, are you still with me? So probably you're not with me, but the medicine, Julia, are you with me?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, beautiful. So ask me again, what kind of a medicine you're referring to?
Yeah, I was referring to a medicine that I need for an annual fissure. You told me that there is something that I should take, but you did not mention to me the name. So
for what? I didn't hear you. For a medicine for?
It is called for the annual fissure. So it's like, how to say, a scratch that is reappearing. So they suggested to me to take an injection. So I don't want to take it.
Is this an allergic reaction? I'm trying to understand. Are you reacting?
No, it's not. It's something that just reappeared. So I just want to
usually
get rid of
things reappear. I tell you, the reason things reappear is because the cells, they do have memories. So if once you have a disease, the cells, they register that disease, and the danger of the disease coming back is there because it already existed at the cellular level. So the cell got used to a disease, and they might allow it to manifest again. So I'm trying exactly to understand what you can do for this, and I'm trying to understand if this is something, a reaction to what I'm getting. intuitive is a reaction to high level of histamine, you know, and that's why it's coming back, because the more those levels go high, the more you react to it. And in order to check, we will need to check some levels to see exactly what would be better for you to take, because I feel like if you balance out some of the cotacolamine, then you're not going to have this anymore. It will simply go away. But I want you to send me an email, because there's more to talk about. Send me an email give me more details, and I will write you what I think that should be recommended for you. So write me at Carmen Harra AOL. Will that be okay?
Okay, I'll do so. Yes, sure.
Okay, my lovely. Thank you
so
for
much.
calling me back. Okay, beautiful.
Okay, goodbye.
I'm going to go to Chicago right now to I think, Tatma. Hi, my lovely. How are you, my dear?
Hi, Dr. Carmen Harra. How are you?
So good to hear your voice. I'm super excited to be with you. How can I help you, my sweetheart?
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to say that I actually came across you through one of my spiritualist guides. She recommended me as part of my healing journey to read Everyday Karma. And it has opened my eyes and my heart so profoundly. And I just want to say thank you for writing that and sharing your gifts with us.
Thank you. Oh, my God, you're so sweet. I'm so great. You made my night and you made my year. I'm so grateful.
So today's my lucky night for calling in. So I just wanted to ask you if it's okay. So right now, my husband and I were located in Chicago, and we've been renting for the last 4.5 years. So I guess there's two questions. Do you see us, first of all, in the foreseeable future, potentially purchasing our own property? And the second question is, do you see us staying here in the United States, I guess, in the short or long term?
I definitely see you staying in the United States, and I definitely see you purchasing something. And it's not an apartment, it's a house. And it's not a necessarily very big house, but it's so nice. It has such a great architecture, and it's big enough for you too. It has a backyard, it has a garage, it has everything you need to make you feel comfortable. And you're going to love it. I don't think you're going to go back. I think you guys are going to offer more opportunity, more chances to generate more income. I also think because you're going to invest in this property, you will be compelled to stay. I don't know if this makes enough sense, but I truly believe that the house plus other opportunities to grow, to generate more income will make you stay. And you will put in balance what is better, to stay or to leave, and you reach the conclusion that staying is actually a better option for you, at least for the next 7 to 10 years. You know, it's just, this is your time to be here and participate in everything that's happening and create more financial stability in the years ahead. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. And really excited that, you know, maybe the universe has the right time for us to own our own home as well.
Right.
And I just wanted to also find out, my husband just accepted a new job offer. Do you feel that this is the right offer to accept?
It's a very good offer. He might get something else, but I think he's excited for now. Is he?
Yes, he's very excited.
Yeah.
Especially with the year that's been, yes.
I highly recommend for him to take this, but later on there might be something else. There might be another opportunity, you know? Yeah.
Okay.
So I really believe that because of the offer, because of your hard work, you guys are so smart in trying to put money together and generate income. You know, you're doing such a terrific job. I absolutely believe that there's where you guys are. This is the direction where you're going in building your career, building the foundation, putting money on the side, and buying that amazing property. So that's pretty great. Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you.
Yeah.
And just my last question.
Sure.
I'm currently on leave from work. You might know why. Do you see me?
You're expecting a baby?
Yeah, I had a baby. Yes, I'm on maternity leave. Do you see me returning to work?
Not right now. Not immediately. Probably somewhere in the spring.
I see. Okay.
Do you want to return right now?
Because of COVID, it's very difficult with obviously daycare options. But
that's why I think it's better to wait till the spring. I feel that by the spring, the situation in this country with COVID and everything will get way better, more stable. I also believe, and that's my prediction for the world, that this virus will go away. You know what I mean? This is not like the flu that comes back every season. When this virus goes away, it goes away. So, I think in a little while in the future, we're gonna ask ourselves: is it really? Have you ever been through this? Was it so dramatic? We all got scared, but then all of a sudden the virus, when it goes away, will go completely away, and it's not gonna cause any problems for the world anymore. Unfortunately, I do have a feeling that there might be another virus coming in the future, because these viruses, unfortunately, are man-made. That's my opinion. And there may be a virus that's more affecting the digestive system. But that's also going to be resolved too. So bottom line is humanity moves forward, and in 12 years from now, we're opening the gate to the golden yuga, the era of enlightenment, a so much better time. So your child will be living in that era of peace and stability that is hard to imagine right now with all the fights and the conflicts and the drama, all the drama that's happening in the world right now. So can we imagine the world that lives peacefully and everybody is nicer to each other and in agreement and creating that oneness, the totality, the holiness. And I do believe that that's where this world is going in a short period of time. So I'm excited about the future, and I'm excited about you. And yes, you will have your house. And yes, you will have your stability, and you guys are healthy, having a beautiful baby. Is this your first baby?
Yes, our first baby, and he was born just before the pandemic. So It's been a bit of a stressful year with that.
No, don't worry. Gets way better. Your baby is very protected. It's going to be very okay. You guys are going to be very okay, but I don't think this is your only baby. Is this a boy?
It is a boy, yes.
Yeah, I think you guys are going to have a baby girl too.
Yes. Okay. In the next couple of years.
Yes, not tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much, Dr.
Okay,
Harra.
my beautiful. I invite you to my course, my seminar online called The Love School. If you want to learn something, about love, it's always recommended to learn more. It's a very inexpensive course. It costs around $70, and then you can get a mini session free. So it's a very good deal. I'm super excited. I worked so hard on this course. If you're interested to get the course, you let me know, send me an email, or go to my site, carmenharra.com, and click on the Love School. And I promise you, this will be, because you love my book, you will love this course the same way. Because I believe that people need, everything that this course talks about. People, no matter how good your relationship can be right now, it's always good to have that lifetime wisdom that the course is introducing to people. So, if you want, I'll be glad to hear that you are part of my students.
Thank you so much, Dr. Harra.
Okay, my beautiful. And I'm grateful that you call me, that you call OMTime Radio. And anytime you need something, I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, I follow you on Instagram. You're such a lively personality. So I feel very blessed that I was able to get through tonight. So thank you so much.
Oh, I love you, my beautiful. I'm very grateful for you. I'm very grateful. God bless you and your beautiful family, your beautiful baby, and may God give you everything you wish for, and all the miracles in your life will turn into your reality.
Oh, thank you so much. All right. Love and blessings
Angel.
to
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Okay, you too. And everybody listening tonight was a show on the 12 keys to conquer your challenges, and I'm going to go through them very briefly before the end of the show. And as you know, it's such an honor and such a pleasure to talk to you guys. And next time I'll be with you again. But next week I'll finally be able to have Dr. John Gray with me, the author of Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, that #1 bestseller of all times. And he will be last week he couldn't make it, I guess, the elections. But anyhow, everybody was trapped into that election process. So thank God that's over. And now we're moving forward to create a better life for all of us. Carmen Harra, OMTime Radio. I'll be with you next week. And don't forget about the Love School. The Love School is my online course that you can access by going to carmenharra.com and click on the link. It's going to take you to the seminar. Thank you for listening.